welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And if I'm turning this way, it's to avoid the glare on my glasses from the windows. But tonight, the glare we're talking about is a fun, prismatic glare, because tonight we are talking about Prism Stickers. And I'm just going to preference this episode with, I know nothing about 1980 Italian Prism Stickers. I don't know anything about the history, where they came from, how they came to be. It's all a gamble at this point. The collection of Italian Prism Stickers that I have here in the Wax Night basement, which the wall is once again empty because, as I mentioned a few weeks ago, tonight's episode is going to lead to another rearrangement of that. Previously, we talked about the Australian diamond print stickers, courtesy of our buddy Steve from Australia. Tonight, we are talking Italian Prism Stickers. Now, the Italian Prism Stickers I have in my collection don't even begin to scratch what this collection is. This treasure trove of Italian Prism Stickers is insane. I'm sure that some people out there know every one that's available. I do not. I'm guessing at this point, and what I have in my collection is squat.
Over the last 2 weeks, you two have produced exactly squat! Squat!
Compared to what's out there. And case in point, John 5 talking to Jericho on Jericho's podcast about the Italian Prism Stickers is enough said. Let's check it out.
Now, stickers were really big back in the 70s.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Italy, which I'll show you after this, they put out these stickers, and they were like these prism stickers. There has to be 500 different ones.
So, please note, in my discussion of Italian Prism Stickers, anything I say is a guessing game from me. Because this is the fun of it. You kind of learn as you go in. It's much like Army Kits. You dive in, you don't know what's available, and you just play a guessing game. And that's what I'm doing. I'm playing a guessing game with the Italian Prism Stickers because I absolutely love them. They are the most beautiful and most fun pieces of Kiss merch I have probably ever come across. There are some things, the Gene Simmons solo poster, the double platinum belt buckle, that absolutely take my breath away. And Prism Stickers are one of those. So that is the fun tonight. It's a guessing game. Don't take anything I say to heart. It's probably wrong. That's half the fun of this, man. We're just learning. You know, when life comes at you all week long, this is what I live for, is this nerdery, fun, Wax Night, discovery of Kiss, fan, fun. I love it. Let's HOTFACE. I feel like Paul in the Unmasked poster, with my head cocked like this, so you don't get this glare of the glasses. Tonight, my HOTFACE is from our buddy Alan Fraley in Great Britain. He sent us a package today, and I thought we would take a look at that in HOTFACE. I don't really have a HOTFACE other than Prism Stickers, but I am super excited to see what came from Great Britain. Freaking Great Britain. Again, much like the diamond print discussion, if you would have told me when I was 15 that I would be friends with fellow Kiss fans in a different country, I would have been like, I can't wait to grow up. And now Alan has blessed us with another great surprise. If you remember a few years back, Alan blessed us with the coolest of the 4 solo album posters, the Ace poster, which, Alan, I don't know if you understand how much I needed that, and it's not I needed that poster. I did need that poster, but I needed that. I was in a tough spot at that point. I think it was right after Pee Wee, and I needed that. That was a wonderful pick-me-up, letting me know there's good out there in the world. You know, sometimes you're just surrounded by it coming at you so much, you need that little pick-me-up. And this was a nice pick-me-up. Let's take a look at this and HOTFACE. Some Kiss Fan Fun from Great Britain. I can't wait to look into this blue notebook. Let's take a look at this. First up, oh, wow. December 1979, 16 magazine with Ace on the cover. Wow. You don't know how many times I've looked at this on eBay and never pulled the trigger. Thank you so much for this. We're gonna have to do a 16, well, I know we're gonna do a teen magazine video soon because the other day at the flea market, I scored 2 teen Kiss magazines and it wasn't this one. So this is gonna be a nice ad and we'll just throw that into a video coming up. Oh man, now you are knocking at my middle school door because I wanted this magazine so bad when I was in middle school. Truman Middle School, my buddy Sean went to Savannah Middle School and we both loved Motley Crue. And he had this magazine and I always wanted it and I never got it. The Motley Crue photo album. Dang, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a lot of fun. It's not Kiss, but it's still a lot of fun and it's still very nostalgic for me. Thank you for that. Man, this is great. Oh, this brings back some memories. The Complete Kiss Hottest Band in the Land book. I totally remember when this came out. This is from Guitar World and I was heavy into guitar back then and this was a big one. I loved this magazine and I do not have this anymore, so thank you for this. This is awesome. I am going to, man, it's gonna be a lazy Murder, She Wrote style Sunday and we are gonna talk about this one in a new video coming up soon, man. Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much, not only for the gifts, but the kind words. Any YouTube creator will tell you, like, you kind of just do this for yourself because you don't think anyone's watching, and it's nice to read comments every weekend and then to get amazing stuff like this in the mail from Great Britain. A 16 magazine with Ace on it that I've always wanted, always saw on eBay. And the Ace poster on my wall is one of my happiest places in this basement, and this is very cool. Thank you so much. Leave your hot faces below and let's wax. Thank you, Alan. Bless your heart, man. The knowledge I have of the 1980 Italian Prism stickers is so small. All right, so what we know, or I know, about the Italian Prism stickers, which ain't much, is I believe they were manufactured by a company called MDR Stickers Milano. Now, that could be a different breed of Italian Prism stickers, and we'll get into that when we start looking at these stickers. But essentially, the categories of these stickers, I'm calling them categories. These are the only ones I know of. I'm sure there are more. Are the Kiss logo, the Kiss 1974 album cover, the 4 shots of the individuals, Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun, Dynasty, and the Unmasked Era. Now, categories and colors, as John 5 mentioned, there are probably 500 of these stickers. So there are many categories and many colors. I'm just naming off ones I've seen. There are probably more out there. This is not fact. This is just wax night gibberish. The Kiss logo, blue, yellow, and red. The base, I've seen blue and I've seen chrome. Kiss 74, black base, of course, a lot of the time, and cover art. I'm sure there's logo variances, there's probably base variances. Rock and Roll Over is a circle sticker. I've seen the yellow background and the blue background. Love Gun is the logo. Can be red, yellow, or green. I've seen all. There's probably others. I know there's a full orange one, and the base are chrome, blue, and orange. Now that orange one I've seen, the entire sticker is orange. Probably tons of these too. Dynasty, cover base, green, red, yellow, blue. The solo stickers, base, green, red, blue, yellow. I know there are a lot of variations of those. And then the Unmasked Era is a group shot sticker. And then there's a whole other MDR sticker category, which we'll talk about when we look at these. It's so bizarre. This is just so bizarre, and it makes it so much more fun because these are so crazy. I think what I really love about these the most is I was looking for a picture on my Instagram page, and I sent this to FL Dog and I said, can you imagine this? Like, I think I made this post on Instagram back in 2017. It was very early in this channel, and I started this channel in 2017. And what I made the post of is I was Googling Kiss images, and I found an image of an Ace Prism sticker where his hair was red and his makeup was red, and I thought, man, that's so weird. His makeup's red. What is this? And I said in my post, Kiss should make a sticker book and make Prism stickers again. Kiss is making a sticker book. It comes out in October, I believe. But it is kind of funny that I saw that post from 2017 of me mentioning Kiss should make a sticker book. They're making one now, and I am down the rabbit hole, like Elvis, of Italian Prism stickers. And so is my buddy Scotty, and this is just a fun thing, man. And we're gonna redo that wall. Let's take a look at this. This gets crazy. We got some cool ones in. Thank you, Craig. Means the world to me. Especially this Peter one. So beautiful. Alright, so we're still going to put the diamond prints back up on the wall. I think we're going to have to rearrange some stuff with the Italian Prism stickers because we got two new ones in. We have the blue Dynasty with, there's Ace with the red makeup. Peter has red makeup. They all have red makeup. See, this is crazy, but it adds to the fun. And so that is the blue Dynasty. I currently have a green and red. We'll talk about what we're going to do with these here in a bit. When we talk about reframing this wall, man, Saturday nights are reframing Saturday nights. And then this is my absolute favorite. I love this so much. I saw the yellow Peter and I just fell in love with it. There's something about the yellow that just works. And I don't know if it's because we're so used to Peter being in green. Like, blue, you know, doesn't pop as much. Red doesn't pop, but there's something about that yellow. I just love this so much. It's just so cool. It just pops perfectly. And I was super excited to get this. And then when it arrived and I saw how absolutely big it is, it's a big Peter. I'm kind of taken back now because I don't know what to do. I went into this Prism game thinking like, oh, I just want 4 of the large faces and 4 of the small faces, and then I'm good. But now this Peter size is bigger than the Paul I have of the large Paul solo face. So again, it's just a crazy rabbit hole, an army kit style fun rabbit hole of Prism stickers. Now let's take a look at what in the world we're gonna do with all these. I can't wait to put these on the wall. And again, I'm not putting them in a book because in a book you don't see them, and on the wall you do. And this yellow Peter Criss sticker needs to be seen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And remember earlier when I mentioned there are like different variations of these Prism stickers? This is what I'm talking about. These smaller stickers with this top like copyright label on the top. It's so strange. And like this Gene one is autographed by the artist who drew the picture. So it's very strange. It's very cool. It's one of the coolest Gene stickers I have of the Prism set. Yeah, it's crazy. And if you see closely, there is Milano. So maybe it is MDR Milano. I don't know. Here's my current Italian Prism sticker frame. I have the green Dynasty, the red Dynasty, the large Paul. And remember how I said I was shocked at how large this Peter was compared to Paul? There you go. Have I just entered a rabbit hole of obtaining sizes? Like, I was originally just going to go character. Like, okay, cool. I got a Paul, I got a Peter, got an Ace, got a Gene, I'm done. Now I'm like, oh my gosh. I think we're traveling down a road where we're gonna need every one of a certain size. Aye. Are we headed down that road? There's Ace with the red makeup again. Are we headed down that road, folks? I think we are. But I will say this. The Dynasty is the same size as the other Dynasties, so I may make this frame a Dynasty-only frame. We shall see. If I could fit 3 Dynasties across the top and maybe the smallers at the bottom, and then frame Paul by himself and Peter by himself, because currently I have Gene framed by himself. See? Whew. This is a tough one. And then of course I have all the 76s together. 1980 stickers, but 76 outfits. That's cool. We're good there. It's this. It's gonna take some pondering. We're gonna do some reframing. We'll be back and close this puppy out.
A few moments later.
And so here is the finished product. I put all the Dynasty and all the small ones up there horizontally. And then the 76 stays the same. Paul and Peter have their own frame. Unfortunately, I think I'm probably headed down a size rabbit hole. Aye. The fun of this. It's fun. It's fun. It's not all happiness and rainbows. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. The Gene and then the rest of the diamond print, which are a lot of fun. I am running out of room, so if the Italian prisms grow, we're in for a world of hurt. As I always like to say, if the Italian prisms grow and I do run out of room, that's a good problem to have. Right, Larmar? That's a good problem to have. So thank you for hanging with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us here in the Waxnet house. This boy just got yelled at by mommy. Rough housing. He's in the doghouse. Once again, thank you, Alan, for the wonderful Kiss fan gifts. Appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you soon. Maybe you'll be out of the doghouse by next week.